The author, Barbara Brown Taylor, author, priest, preacher, Barbara Brown Taylor, tells a story about a Palm Sunday in a parish that she served. It had all of the usual marks that are very familiar for us. It's just the kind of service that we are in the midst of right now. She marked the beginning of the procession, large crowd following the crucifer, all glory, laud, and honor sung very well. But it was during the reenactment of the Passion, it's during that reading of the Passion broken down into parts that this particular Sunday went somewhat awry. The congregation is moving through the service, reading the narrative. And right after the part where we join together as a crowd and say, "Crucify him, crucify him," from the back of the church, a voice cut through the still air. "No! No! Don't crucify my Lord Jesus." And Barbara says she stopped and located the source of the voice, and it was a poor woman that had wandered in off the street. And it took about 2 seconds to determine that she was not well in any respect. But Barbara sat with her and comforted her for the rest of the service. And noted in the telling of this story that what happened is that for this particular poor woman, the Passion story became real. That in this poor woman's experience, the story came to life. And she felt as if she were participating in the story. Now, the first time I heard Barbara Brown Taylor tell that story, the hair on the back of my neck stood up. Because I've thought ever since, poor woman, poor us. We so often keep this story at arm's length. We move through these dry recitations, reading the parts, but we never really allow the story to become alive and engage in it and let it shape us and change us and make us the people that God created us to be. We sit on the sidelines like we do with so much of the faith. Ba, 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 ba. It's the Sunday before Easter. I guess we're going to read that thing again. But that poor woman felt it and lived it in those moments with a compassionate priest that didn't see her as being all that poor. I don't know why we fail to engage. Maybe we don't really believe it. Maybe it's disturbing and unsettling, this story of the depth of God's love for humankind. Maybe we find the whole thing a little distasteful, and we prefer prettier pictures of Jesus. But my friends, the Passion is real, and it needs to be real for us because it represents the heart of the mystery of the gospel, the depth of God's love, the extent to which God was willing to go to proclaim solidarity with humankind, women and men, even those who reject, scoff, and walk away. Within it resides the absolute trust of Jesus in God's love. And that new course blazed by him of love. Jesus offers no curses, utters no condemnation. In the Passion, Jesus simply offers himself. The Passion must be real if any of the rest of this matters at all. For if we are to be real, it will be by picking up our cross, following Jesus along the way, and embracing his path of self-authenticating, self-giving love. Today is as good a day as any to take up your cross and to follow him.